time that we are living in. This is an incredible time that we really have to take note and be conscious of the type of time that we are living in. Technology is supposed to be something that is supposed to give people the ability to use their time wisely.
Could you tell us a little bit of what prompted you to give this speech or this conference on Malcolm X?
Well, I was invited by Brother Ridwan, and also I think his name is Brother Isaac. And really, for myself, I couldn't turn it down. I've done the talk a few different other occasions, but it affords me the opportunity where I have to now go study, and refresh my memory on some of the things that they have to become a part of me, some of this history. And it's important for myself when these opportunities come about to speak on it and let the people know about history and some of the principles that were once taught and some of the principles of Malcolm X that we have to revive. The principle of unity, not being afraid to stand up when there's injustice. These are important principles that, need to be revived.
Speaking of unity, what do you think is the relationship between Islam and other religions?
Well, Islam, it really puts in your heart. You have to really be able to tolerate, especially living in a land like this in the West where you have so many other religions. I can't display arrogance towards a person just because they're not Muslim. I have to also treat them right because, why? They're a creation of God. And it would be very unjust to think that everybody is supposed to be Muslim like myself. For if God wanted to make everybody Muslim, he would have made everybody Muslim. So for that, it's a test for me to continue to build relationships with other people and show them the true essence of Islam.
Where are you from, Jihad?
I was raised in Pasadena, California, and I mainly spent a lot of time in the Pasadena, Los Angeles area. So I attend the mosque. I'm the imam of a masjid, which is the religious leader of a masjid, a small community called Masjid Ibadullah, which is located in Los Angeles, California, on Jefferson Street.
Due to terrorism being such a focal point in our present history, what could you say regarding the stereotype that there is being held towards people of that may be Islamic, thinking that where people think that they're terrorists?
Well, I think for the most part, you have a history. Even within the government, they have to really look at some of the things that they have done within their past, some of their policies, their foreign policies, and what is creating this reaction from around the world. And it's not to really point fingers, but it's to look at, if somebody hates me so much, if my reputation is such out in another land, what did I do to cause this to be this way, for people to think that America is unjust and everything else? So for myself, even with myself on a personal level, when somebody reacts towards me, I don't immediately point fingers at them to see why they're reacting towards me. You always have to look towards yourself and see, what did I do for them to react like that towards me? I think America needs to really look at itself and see, what did I do? Was was the foreign policies that we have, was that fair? How we dealt with situations in another land, was that fair? How we deal with some of the people here in this land, is that fair? So America has to really, instead of pointing fingers, calling everybody else a terrorist, it's very important that America looks within its own self to correct some of its own mistakes.
I appreciate your time and congratulate you on your great conference.
Okay, thank you very much, and I hope that you all are able to expand your audience and reach the world with all of these, with your interviews. And God bless.
Thank you very much. And this was Victor Animas for C-Scope. Thank you. And now, I give you Thomas and his daily rant. What?
Over the past few weeks, I have woken up to the sight of gray clouds with rain varied from light showers to heavy downpours. Sure, it has slowed down my traveling time, but one thing that bothers me is how ill-equipped many are for this weather. I, for one, don't own a suitable jacket. Already a quarter of the way through the semester, and to fall behind with occasional seasoning is inexcusable. So to those watching this with an irritated nose, I have one suggestion. Less raid other people's closets. If they ever question your motive, let them know it's better to have a healthy friend than a nauseated one. As long as you don't ruin their clothes, I for one don't find any problem with this. So to conclude, I apologize that you're not feeling well, and I hope whatever you do, you better get better soon, no matter how crazy you are to get there. And back to our main anchor, who is suffering with a little sneeze herself.
Our next story.
Hello, my name is Brianna Arceo, and I'm in front of the Activity Center, which today we are having the Blood Drive, which is a 2-day event, and right next to me I have Becky Rojas. Hello, Becky.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
For an event like this, how long does it take for the procedure of planning this event?
Well, we actually plan 2 blood drives in a whole year of school, and so the last one was at the beginning, and then this one is now. So we plan all year for it, getting ready for it.
Would you say that this year's event is more successful or last year's event was more successful?
Our last semester was our biggest yet. We did 130 units in about 6 hours, which is amazing. We decided to do a 2-day, and hopefully we can double that.
Perfect. When donating blood, where does the blood go to? Is it distributed through cities or through states?
This blood is actually donated and given to our local hospitals. Long Beach Memorial, I have a list of the different hospitals. Memorial Care Hospitals, including Orange Coast Memorial, Anaheim Memorial, Long Beach Memorial, and Miller Children's Hospital. So it stays at our community. And we had a student on campus. His son was shot last semester, and it took 11 units of blood to save his life. And it was all because we helped donate all that blood.
Well, thank you so much, Becky. Hello, once again, my name is Brianna Arceo, and right next to me I have a person that just donated blood. Her name is Priscilla Navia. Priscilla, how was donating blood?
It was really fun. I was kind of scared at first because I thought I was going to be anemic again, and I did it. Yay! I'm not anemic. Yeah.
Okay. What was the procedure like in order to donate blood?
You have to eat, and I didn't eat breakfast because I woke up at like noon. And you need to fill out a form, a survey, and yeah.
Was it painful? Did you pass out? Were they helpful, the nurses?
It wasn't painful. The nurse kind of like tricked me. She was like, boom, and I'm like, hey. And the sticking the needle was a little painful because they couldn't find my vein. I guess it rolled, and that was kind of scary because they kept pricking me. So yeah, it was painful, but it was worth it.
Good. What is your outlook now donating blood?
I totally wanted to save a life because I was jealous that everyone got to do it every year, and I was like, aw. So, I want to do it to save a little Timmy or Tommy.
Okay, well, thank you, Priscilla.
We would like to thank you for your time and hope that you will return next week. And for round-the-clock coverage, please subscribe at cycron.com.